Welcome back class 8 kids. So I'm back in front of you all again with a new chapter, which is chapter number 13 of your books, Active and Passive Voice. So open your books and pick up your pens and let's get started. So we'll start with the starter part. Here some pictures are given and we have to use the subject of the sentence as object and the object of the same as a subject. Let's start with the first picture. Here it is written that Rahul, I have bought this cricket bat today. We can rewrite this sentence as Rahul, this bat is bought by me. Similarly, in the second picture, it is written that Dash gave this Dash to me yesterday. First, let's read the second sentence. This new coat was given to me by my mummy yesterday. So we can write the first statement as Mummy gave this coat to me yesterday. So let's start with the part A of this chapter, which is active voice. When the verb in a sentence shows that the subject is the doer of the action, the verb is said to be in the active voice. For example, Rahul met Aman. Megha won the match. Armenia and Azerbaijan fought a battle. Now the next topic is passive voice. When the verb in a sentence shows that the subject is not the doer of the action, instead receiver of the action, the verb is said to be in the passive voice. For example, Aman was met by Rahul. The match was won by Megha. A battle was fought between Armenia and Azerbaijan. Normally, we express action in active voice. However, we prefer to use the passive voice in the following cases. When we do not know the doer of the action, for example, his house was robbed at midnight. We don't know who robbed the house. Similarly, in the second example, Ranjan's phone was stolen in the crowded bus. We do not know who stole the Ranjan's phone. When an action itself is more important than knowing who or what causes it. The aircraft was badly crushed in the accident. We are more interested in the action. Now there are some rules for changing active voice into passive voice. Let's see them. First point is we can change a sentence in active voice into a passive voice. The object of the verb becomes the subject and the subject becomes the object. If the subject or the object in an active voice sentence is pronoun, it changes its form as shown in the table below. In the passive voice, use the past participle form of the verb along with the suitable form of the auxiliary be. Future continuous and perfect continuous tense do not have passive forms. Ditransitive words can have two passive forms. So let's start with the simple present form. In the active form, if we have to write a sentence in active form, then first we write the subject, then verb with s or es plus object, and if we have to write the sentence in passive voice, then we write object first, then is, are or am, then past participle form of the verb. For example, the girl eats an apple. It is an active sentence. If we have to write this sentence in passive form, then we write an apple is eaten by the girl. Similarly, in the second example, we have the guard locks the door. It is in active form, and in passive form it will be the doors are locked by the guard. Let's see the third example. Who carries the bag? It is the active form, and in passive form we can either write by whom are the bags carried, or we can write who are the bags carried by. Now here a table is given in which some words are given in the subject position, and when we change the sentence into passive form, then these words are changed to the object position words. So if we have I, it is converted to me. If we have we, it is converted to us. You remains same, you. He, him, she, her, they, them, and it remains same, it. Similarly, if we have us, then it is converted to we, you, him, he, her, she, them, they, and it remains same, it. Verbs which do not have an object cannot be expressed in passive voice. That is only That is, only transitive verb can be used in the passive voice. For example, the child cried loudly. In this sentence, verb cried does not have an object. Let's see the second example. Father is coming from office. The verb is coming does not have an object. However, a sentence like he laughed at the old man, it can be reframed in passive voice as the old man was laughed at. Now, using these concepts, let's do some questions. Here we have to fill in the blanks with passive form of the verb in the simple present tense. Let's see the first part. The Cricket World Cup dash every 4 years. Hold. So we have to use hold, simple present tense form of the verb hold. So our sentence will be the Cricket World Cup held every 4 years. Similarly, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. In the second question also, you have to fill in the blanks of the following passage by putting the verb given in the bracket in the passive voice using simple present tense. So I hope you can do this passage by yourself. Let's move on to the next question of next part of this chapter, which is simple past. So if we have to write a sentence in active voice, so we write first a subject plus verb in past tense, then an object. Similarly, if we have to write a sentence in passive form, then we write object first, then was or were plus past participle form of the verb. For example, Rohan kicked the football. It is the active form, and when we convert this sentence into a passive form, it will be the football was kicked by Rohan. Similarly, in second sentence, Nisha sang a song. It is the active form. A song was sung by Nisha is the passive form. Who plucked the flowers is the active form. And we can write this sentence either by who were the flowers plucked, or we can write who were the flowers plucked by. Now, using these concepts, let's do some question. In this question, we have to fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb in the simple past. So, our first part says the match dash by the Indian hockey team. In the bracket, verb win is given. Simple past form of win will be won. So we can write the sentence as the match was won by Indian cricket team. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the questions of this exercise by yourself. Similarly, in the next question also, you have to complete of the passage by putting the verbs in simple past tense. With that, let's move on to the next part of this chapter, which is simple future. If we have to write a sentence in active form, first we write subject, then will or shall plus verb plus object. Similarly, if we have to write the sentence in passive form, then we write object plus will or shall plus be plus past participle form of the verb. For example, the police will take the thieves to the prison. This is the active form. And when we convert this sentence into passive form, it will be the thieves will be taken to the prison by the police. Similarly, in the next example, we have they will not disturb you. It is the active form. You won't be disturbed by them is the passive form. Now let's do some questions related to them. Here we have to fill in the blanks with the passive voice form of the verb in the simple future tense. The first sentence is those crumbs dash by the birds. We have the verb eat, so our sentence will be those crumbs will be eaten by the birds. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the examples by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic, which is present continuous. If we have to write a sentence in active form, then we write subject first plus is, am, are plus ing form of the verb plus object. Similarly, if we have to write a sentence in passive form, then we write object first plus is, are, am plus being plus past participle form of the verb. For example, he is driving a car. It is the active form. A car is being driven by him is the passive form. She is not singing a song is the active form. A song is not being sung by her is the passive form. Using these concepts, we have to fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb in present continuous tense. Here, let's do the second example. Changes dash by her. The verb given is make. So, our sentence will be changes are not being made by her. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. In the next question, we have to convert these sentences into passive voice. The first sentence is Riya is singing a song. To convert it into a passive voice, we will write the object part first. So we will write the song is sung by Riya. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next part of this chapter, which is past continuous. If we have to write a sentence in active form, then we write subject plus was were plus ing form of the verb plus object, and in the passive form we write object first plus was or were plus being plus past participle form of the verb. For example, the spectators were enjoying the show. It is the active form. The show was being enjoyed by the spectators is the passive form. Similarly, in the next example, we have the children were not flying the kites. It is the active form. The kites were not being flown by the children. It is the passive form. Now let's do some questions related to that. Fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb in the past continuous tense. The first part is the prizes dash by the principal. The verb given here is give away. So our sentence will be the prizes were given away by the principal. In the same manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's see another question related to this. Here we have to convert the following sentences into passive voice. First sentence is my father was reading the newspaper. So to convert it into a passive voice, we will write the object first. So the sentence will be the newspaper was being read by my father. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next part of this chapter, which is present perfect. Now, if you have to write a sentence in active voice, you will write a subject plus has or have plus past participle form of the verb. And if you have to write a statement in passive form, then we write object first plus has or have plus been plus past participle form of the verb. For example, the government has launched a new scheme. It is the active form. A new scheme has been launched by the government. It is the passive form. They have cancelled all the projects. It is the active form. All the projects have been cancelled is the passive form. Have you invited him? It is the active form. Has he been invited by you is the passive form. Now let's do some questions related to these concepts. Here we have to fill in the blanks with the passive voice of the verbs given in the present perfect tense. The first part is the farmer bill dash by the parliament. In the bracket we are given the verb pass. So our statement will be the farmer bill have been passed by the parliament. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next part of the question, which is past perfect. If we have to write a statement in active voice, then we write subject plus had plus past participle form of the verb plus object. And for passive statement, we write object plus has plus been plus past participle form of the verb. For example, she had painted a lovely picture. To convert it into a passive form, we write a lovely picture had been painted by her. Second example is they had done everything to please her. To convert it into a passive form, we write everything had been done to please her. Third example is who had locked the door. We can either write this statement as by whom had the door been locked, or we can write who had the door been locked by. Now using these concepts, let's do some questions. Here we have to fill in the blanks with the passive voice form of the verb given in the brackets in past perfect tense. Our first statement is the puzzle dash by them. The verb solve is given in the bracket. So our statement will become the puzzle had been solved by them. In the same manner, you have to do rest of the three parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to our next topic, which is future perfect. Now, if we have to write a statement in active form, we write subject plus will or shall plus have plus past participle form of the verb plus object. And to write the statement in passive form, we write object plus will or shall plus have plus been plus past participle form of the verb. For example, we shall have done our homework. It is the active form. Our homework shall have been done by us is the passive form. Similarly, in the next example, the patient will have taken the medicine. It is the active form. The medicines will have been taken by the patient is the passive form. Now let's do some questions related to these concepts. We have to fill in the blanks with the passive form of the verb in the future perfect tense. First statement is the letter dash by Manu. The verb write is given in the bracket. So our statement will become the letter will have been written by Manu. In the same manner, you have to do rest of the parts by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic of this chapter, which is modals. Now to write a statement in active form, we write subject plus can or may or should plus of verb plus object. And to write it in passive form, we write object plus can or may or should plus be plus past participle form of the verb. For example, she can speak French. It is the active form. French can be spoken by her is the passive form. You should obey your parents. It is the active form. Your parents should be obeyed by you is the passive form. Now related to these concepts, let's fill in the blanks with the passive voice form of the verb given in the brackets. First part is captain's instructions dash. The verb follow is given in the bracket. So we can write it as captain's instructions should be followed. In the same manner, you have to do rest of the three parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next part of this chapter, which is imperatives. To write a statement in active form, first we write verbs plus subject, and to write it in passive form, we write let plus subject plus be plus past participle form of the verb. For example, don't call her here. It is the active form. She is not to be called here is the passive form. Open the door is the active form. The door is to be opened is the passive form. Imperatives can be expressed in passive. Imperatives can be expressed in the passive in another form. For example, please sit here is the active form. You are requested to sit here is the passive form. Do not open the window at night is the active form. You are advised not to open the window at night is the passive form. Now let's see the sentences beginning with let. Here are some examples. The first one says, let your father pay the bill. It is the active form, and the let the bill be paid by your father is the passive form. Next example is, let Uma speak the truth. It is the active form. Let the truth be spoken by Uma is the passive form. Now let's do some questions related to them. Here we have to rewrite these sentences in the passive form. The first one is shut the door. So we can write it as you are requested to shut the door. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. With that, we come to an end of this chapter. I hope you understood and enjoyed today's concept. We'll meet in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, bye-bye and take care.